Doritos is one of the most beloved snacks in the United States, winning over millions of taste buds with its crispy texture, bold flavors, and irresistibly addictive crunch. Each thin, perfectly seasoned chip delivers an explosion of flavor from the very first bite. Every year, thousands of tons of Doritos are consumed worldwide, making it an essential snack in many people's daily lives. To meet this massive demand, enormous harvesting machines work tirelessly to gather tons of corn, the key ingredient behind these iconic chips. But how does a factory manage to produce up to 600,000 bags of Doritos every day? Join me as we explore the modern production line and fascinating process that transforms simple ingredients into one of America's most iconic snacks. Unlike many conventional snacks made from potatoes, Doritos are primarily made from cornmeal. To ensure a steady supply for production, Doritos factories rely on vast corn fields, where each corn plant undergoes a growth cycle lasting between 3 to 4 months, depending on the variety. The corn harvest season typically takes place from mid-August to mid-October. To harvest corn quickly and efficiently, farmers use specialized harvesting machines equipped with sharp cutting blades and automated husking systems. The blades are adjusted to the ideal height to precisely cut the ears of corn from the stalks, minimizing damage or breakage. The freshly harvested, intact ears of corn are then transferred directly into the harvester's storage compartment. With an impressive capacity of up to 140 tons per day, these harvesters swiftly clear vast fields of corn. Once harvested, the corn is immediately loaded onto specialized trucks and transported to the processing plant. Upon arrival, a continuous stream of trucks lines up to unload massive piles of corn onto an enormous outdoor conveyor system to handle the immense volume, up to 150,000 tons per year. The factory is equipped with a large conveyor system and a dedicated bulldozer. The bulldozer plays a crucial role in leveling and pushing the corn onto the conveyor belt efficiently, ensuring a continuous and smooth flow of raw materials without blockages. As the corn moves along the conveyor, it reaches the section where the husks and corn silk are removed. In this stage, the ears of corn travel further down the belt to the husking area, where high-speed, textured rollers swiftly strip away the husks and silk without damaging the kernels. After the husks and corn silk are removed, the corn enters the most crucial stage, kernel separation. This process requires extreme precision and care, as the kernels must be separated from the cob perfectly without being crushed or damaged. A specialized kernel separation device is equipped with 6 ultra-sharp rotating blades at each cutting head, spinning at high speeds. As the ears of corn pass through, these blades efficiently strip the kernels from the cob with remarkable accuracy. One of the standout features of this separation system is its ability to automatically adjust the blade width to match the size of each ear of corn. This ensures that whether the corn is large or small, long or short, the machine can separate the kernels optimally and precisely. The production line is capable of processing up to 6,000 ears of corn per hour. Even after undergoing automated kernel separation, an additional manual inspection is essential to guarantee the highest quality. Workers carefully examine the kernels, removing any that are damaged, discolored, or show signs of inferior quality. The corn kernels move along the conveyor belt and are stored in massive silos to ensure quality before entering the processing stage. Inside these silos, the corn is maintained at a stable temperature of 50 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit, with humidity levels not exceeding 14% to prevent mold or spoilage. The factory operates 4 large silos, each capable of holding up to 200,000 pounds of corn. With continuous production, the plant consumes an entire silo of corn every week, transforming hundreds of thousands of pounds of raw ingredients into the crispy, flavorful Doritos that millions of people love. Let's explore the main area where Doritos are made, After being stored in silos, the corn kernels are transported through pipelines to the next stage of processing. An automated system moves the corn from storage to the first crucial step, the cleaning process. Here, the corn passes through vibrating screens that remove dirt, stones, and sand, ensuring high-quality raw materials. Water is then added for a thorough wash, eliminating any remaining impurities. Once cleaned, the kernels are transferred to a specialized rotary drum designed to remove the outer husk. The first piece of equipment in this process sifts the corn, loosening the outer husk and filtering out kernels that don't meet size requirements, whether they're too small, too large, or broken. Removing the husk ensures more even cooking and produces high-quality corn dough, also known as masa. After cleaning, the kernels are transferred into large cooking pots, equipped with stirring systems. Here, they are cooked at temperatures close to boiling. Each pot holds approximately 660 pounds of corn and 20 pounds of water, maintaining a temperature of around 190 degrees Fahrenheit for 4 minutes. This process softens the kernels and breaks down their structure, making the mixture more uniform. Once the corn reaches the desired softness, it is transferred to 18 open soaking tanks, where water is added according to precise sensor measurements. During several hours of soaking, the water continues to penetrate the kernels, allowing them to absorb moisture and reach optimal hydration levels. When the soaking process is complete, the water in the tanks is drained. At this point, a layer of residue, the outer husk separated during cooking, floats to the surface. A pumping system beneath the tanks then pushes the fully hydrated kernels through pipelines for further processing. At this stage, a filtration system removes excess water, leaving behind softened corn kernels with a moisture content of approximately 45%. Once the outer husk is completely loosened, the pumping system moves the corn to a washing machine. High-pressure water jets thoroughly remove any remaining husk, leaving behind clean, fully prepped corn kernels. After being thoroughly cleaned, the corn kernels are transferred into a hopper, where a screw conveyor pushes them between two grinding stones made of aluminum oxide. Here, the grinding process begins, with the stones spinning at a speed of 720 rotations per minute, breaking down the kernels into masa, a smooth, elastic, and uniform corn dough. During this process, the factory uses a blend of 20% white corn, which has a higher elasticity than yellow corn. This combination not only enhances the smooth texture, but also improves the dough's binding properties. Additionally, water is added to achieve the perfect consistency. 3 key factors are closely monitored in this stage: moisture content, temperature, and grinding texture. These elements determine the quality of the masa, ensuring that the final corn dough has the ideal elasticity, smoothness, and moisture level. The masa is then extruded through a narrow nozzle to form a thin sheet. This sheet is passed through 2 metal rollers, shaping it into a continuous strip of dough. A third roller then cuts the strip into individual triangular nacho pieces. As the dough strip moves through rollers with triangle-shaped cutters, it is precisely cut into Doritos' signature triangular shape. The sharp edges of the rollers slice cleanly through the masa, producing perfectly shaped chips. This factory is capable of producing 500,000 snack pieces per minute, over 30 million chips every 24 hours. After being cut into shape, the nacho pieces move on to the baking stage. But this isn't just any ordinary oven. It's a state-of-the-art 3-tier oven operating at temperatures of up to 640 degrees Fahrenheit. Here, the nachos spend only a few seconds before advancing to the next step. The purpose of this stage is not only to bake the chips, but also to create the perfect texture, preventing them from becoming overly dry while retaining just the right amount of moisture. This process is what forms the signature air bubbles on the surface of Doritos, enhancing their crispiness and flavor. After leaving the oven, the nachos are gradually cooled on a slow-moving conveyor belt to reduce their temperature. But the journey doesn't end with baking. Next, the nachos undergo a frying stage to achieve their signature golden color and crunchy texture. They are submerged in 3,000 liters of canola oil, heated to 360 degrees Fahrenheit, and within just 55 seconds, they are fully fried. During this stage, tiny air pockets trapped inside the snack expand, creating the signature puffy, crispy texture of Doritos. Once fried, a mesh conveyor lifts the snacks out of the oil, ensuring they achieve an appealing golden hue and the perfect crunch. Excess oil is removed using a vibrating conveyor before being recirculated into the fryer through a closed-loop system. This system helps maintain oil quality, preventing oxidation and ensuring freshness. If oil is exposed to air for too long, it degrades faster, affecting the product's overall quality. From the beginning of the process to this stage, the entire production takes less than 15 minutes. In the next step, the system transports the nachos into the seasoning drum, where they are coated with the signature flavors that have made Doritos famous. Large sacks filled with a secret blend of seasonings, including cheddar cheese, Parmesan cheese, and a mix of signature spices, are poured into a hopper before being fed into the seasoning drum to begin the flavoring process. This blend doesn't just contain cheese and spices, it also includes flavor enhancers like monosodium glutamate and preservatives to extend the product's shelf life. To ensure the seasoning adheres evenly to the surface of the nachos, a fine mist of canola oil is lightly sprayed, helping the spices stick better and creating a perfectly even coating. These massive seasoning drums don't just mix the flavors, they also act as a buffer to minimize breakage during the coating process. As the drums rotate continuously, each snack piece is evenly coated without sticking together or piling up. This ensures that every Doritos chip reaches the perfect balance of flavor and texture, delivering the signature taste explosion that fans love. Once the seasoning process is complete, the freshly coated Doritos travel along a 100-foot conveyor belt to fully cool before entering the packaging stage. This final product generates an impressive $4 billion in annual revenue, solidifying Doritos' position as one of the most beloved snacks in the world. Before Doritos are packaged, random samples are taken for quality control to ensure the product meets the highest standards. One of the key factors evaluated is the seasoning coverage on each chip, ensuring an even coating. Additionally, 3 critical metrics, moisture content, temperature, and fat content, are carefully measured to maintain consistency across every production batch. The final step in the production process is packaging, a showcase of precision engineering and modern automation. Once the Doritos chips are fully prepared, they are funneled into hoppers, which direct them into multiple packaging machines ready to be sent to market. Each packaging machine is equipped with 14 multi-head weighers to ensure every bag of Doritos has the exact weight. As the nachos move into the weighing system, precision scoops measure the precise amount needed for each bag. Once the correct quantity is reached, a trapdoor opens, allowing the chips to drop while the machine simultaneously forms a pouch using aluminum and plastic film. As the nachos fall into the bag, the system heat seals the top and cuts it into individual packs. Simultaneously, the bottom of the next bag is sealed to optimize packaging speed. Before sealing, nitrogen gas is injected into each bag, displacing oxygen to prevent the chips from going stale or spoiling. Additionally, this nitrogen cushion acts as a protective layer, preventing the chips from breaking during transportation. A large bag of Doritos contains approximately 100 chips. Before being packed into boxes, workers double-check to ensure each carton holds the correct count of 8 bags. With this advanced production line, the factory can produce and package up to 600,000 bags of Doritos per day, equivalent to over 200 million bags per year. After watching the entire production process, can you guess how many corn kernels are needed to make a single bag of Doritos? Leave your guess in the comments below and see if you're right. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to hit like and share it with others who might enjoy it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to keep up with more fascinating food production videos. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.